Actually, maybe before we start the retrospective itself, I have only one question to you, and I would like to hear your answers. The question is, which lessons or skills that you've got during the internship do you consider the most valuable, and why?
Hello, everybody. Uh, Everything was very useful, theory and practice, but I liked mostly the last, so to say, hard part with Docker and Git.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we will need it because many companies use it. We didn't had it on our internship, but these workshops were quite hard.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
of course, Linux also, but
Mm-hmm.
not every project uses Linux.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay, thank you very much. And what about the internship itself? What skills were the most valuable during the internship itself, from your point of view?
For me, the most hard part was dealing with a database, but it
Mm-hmm.
was a good practice with
Mm-hmm.
MongoDB. It confuses me every time,
Mm-hmm.
but I suppose you just have to get used to this program. And it will
Mm-hmm.
be with every day of practice easier and more available.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. Thank you very much, Daria, and thank you very much for your job. You did a really good job, and thank you very much for joining us in the internship, and for being so active, and for being so proactive, I would say. So thank you. Okay, who's next? Please answer my question, and then we will go to the retrospective itself.
I can answer if you don't mind.
Yeah, sure.
So, actually, for me, it's hard to say which part was most useful. I think the whole project actually was kind of useful because I feel like I work in real company, and it's really interesting to work on Scrum, to feel how you should how it work in real life. I mean, we read about all about this, but I never tried, so it was good. And the second about hard skills, maybe Mongo. It was kind of difficult, yeah. And as I understand about me, it's most more about psychological. I don't know how to say that I should develop more my soft skills.
Mm-hmm.
So because it's what I was found out about myself, that it's really hard for me to adapt to other people, to new people. So that's it. It was interesting, it was useful, but so yeah. The project was interesting from that it was like real project in a real company, and I like the logic of this project because it's really really hard. Maybe because I'm a new one, but it's hard to understand sometimes, but it's a good feeling when you understand something. But I think it should take more time to understand the whole project. That's it. I finished.
Yeah. Thank you very much, Olga. You did a good job too. And yes, maybe it was a bit hard to you because of your background, but I hope it will be helpful anyway to find your job. And I think anyway, your soft skills got better during this 2-month internship. I hope. Yeah, thank you very much. Who's next, guys?
I could continue.
Yeah, Petri,
Uh,
welcome.
so I would highlight again soft skills, especially teamwork, according to the Agile system. I think we all will be able to get any hard skills during the process, but how to interaction is arranged with the framework and this methodology can only be left in the practice. So the internship helped us a lot in this aspect, I think.
Okay. Dmitry, thank you very much for your effort to the project. Despite your time zone, you tried and you did your best to do your best for the project. So thank you very much. And let's go to the next person. Who wants to continue, guys?
Okay, let me. So, I will agree with Daria. For me, the practice with no-SQL database was pretty interesting, pretty confusing, and pretty hard, pretty difficult, I would say. Unfortunately, I had no enough time. Okay, not this way. I wish to have more time to be more involved in the internship, but I had it time only in first 2 weeks. And yeah, I would say the more difficult was work with Mongo, and I still gonna explore this task related to API testing. So that's it from my side.
Okay, Maria. Yes, it is a bit pity that you could not participate fully in these activities, but I think anyway, it is helpful for you, and this is great that you knew something about new technologies like MongoDB, and don't forget to include it to your CV. And to share your skills, your new skills, and your abilities with your future employer.
Okay,
thank you very much for your effort. Thank you very much. Okay. Yaroslav?
Okay. I think I lost. Yep.
Yeah.
So I want to begin what was good. It was very well structured
Yaroslav,
system.
so I'm very sorry for interrupting. We are answering the question, what was the most valuable for you personally in the internship? Could you please answer first?
The most valuable from internship for me, it was the team and the system at all. The team was very good. They answer to questions. They help us to understand complicated things. They help us to know new applications like MongoDB, because it was very hard for me for beginning. The application base 86 was very hard and have many levels structured. So and it changed many times when we were in internships. So we have a good experience to make this application better, to find some bugs and try to do best to improve our skills and practice knowledge that we learn in the course. I think that is.
Thank you very much, Yaroslav. Thank you very much for your job. And thank you very much for your incredible effort to the test documentation, because you did a very good job, you know, optimizing test cases. So thank you very much for
Thank
this.
you.
And thank you very much,
Lilia.
everybody. It was very good. I think you are an incredible team. You all are the best. And our customers are happy with your job. So let's now begin the retrospective. Yes, Dmitry, you are the first one.
Okay, let's start with what was good. Also, the first stages in the internship during in parallel with the course cost rejection. Nevertheless, I would say that was interesting, and interest came during the process and deep diving to the application. Without a doubt, the internship give us confidence and clarifies the basic principles of working in the quality assurance role in the team. This will definitely help us to find the first job, I believe. Then, if we talk about difficulties that I encountered during the internship, I would first of all highlight onboarding process. Also, the materials for onboarding. I will try to explain. The application is not simple. Even from the point of view of a new user, and if we talk about us as a quality assurance interns, it was really hard to make a exploratory testing even. So this is not exactly what we encountered in everyday life. I mean, this is not a marketplace, not a ticket book application, not a messenger. So in this case, quick adapt and became an effective intern from the first week, I would say, will help us. So I would pay attention to improve the onboarding. The order of steps that is currently on a base 86 is not bad. It really is not bad, but it certainly requires to improves in intuitive understandings aspect, I would say. And also constant support, because of the application changes all the time, as we could see. So that's it. That's my feelings about it.
Thank you very much, Dmitry. Thank you for your opinion, and thank you for your concern. And you're absolutely right about the onboarding materials, because they were prepared some time ago, and they are in some moments are not up to date. And I think with the next group, we will start with updating onboarding materials. We will find some person who will read and give us some pieces of advice how to improve the materials, and we definitely will do it. So thank you. That is very
Okay.
valuable opinion for us. Thank you. Yaroslav, and now you can share your impression about the internship.
I agree with Dmitry at all that it was a very good system for us with Slack, where we could write all questions and get answers. We had a very good system for tasks, ClickUp, where we could control our tasks from beginning to the end. We could see when they reviewed, they changed or something like this. And we have a good systems, not similar, but almost similar that we have in course, like case, where we could write test cases, so we could run them, and it was very good practice for us. And I could repeat that MongoDB is a good experience because in the course we don't have um, non-SQL database, so we could try to use it. It was hard to find something because you need to use your DevTools skills for maximum, and then try to find some information in very hard structured MongoDB. So I think that the main goal that we try to achieve to explain how all the system work and how we could use it in our future works. Then I could repeat that I talked before that the team deeply and fast answer our questions that we have in our internships. Sometimes they could write, they could make a call with you, and I think that it's rarely experience because maybe in some companies people don't want to spend their time for interns. And I think it's a good opportunity for us to take a part in a real project that changed, I think, every week. And we need to test every new changes with our team. What wasn't good that we have a lot of information in onboarding that we have old some old information and not good structured because we don't talk about material, so it's very hard to explain everything. I think that will be better that if every maybe week after reading material we could talk about it and people could explain much more if they if uh, how we learn it now because we have a very big information. We read it for 1 month and then almost all was understandable before
Mhm.
we begin our practice.
Mhm.
Then we have some problems with deadlines because we have a small team and base 86 expected for us a very fast and big result. Almost everyone in our team is work on main work, and before we end our course, we need to spend a lot of time for learning material for the course. So it was very hard to combine
Mhm.
all this.
Mhm.
And I think that's all.
Mhm. Mhm. Okay, thank you, Yaroslav. So about the onboarding materials, am I right that you propose to decompose the onboarding materials into, four parts and conduct a discussion after each part? Am I right?
Yeah, I think it
Uh-huh.
will be
Good idea.
perfect. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah. And I agree with you about that combining your main job and course and the internship is pretty much hard. But I hope anyway it will help you to find your QA job faster, and maybe it will be not for nothing, it will help
Yeah,
you.
I hope to. It
Mhm.
was a very
Mhm.
good experience. Thank you, Lilia.
Yeah. Thank you, Yaroslav. Thank you very much. Okay, Daria.
What was good for the internship base 86 team? It was very helpful. They were always answering our questions and helping with tasks and test cases and everything. The experience itself is great because you on practice you understand what is QA job, what does it mean, and what it consists of. The Agile is also interesting to get to know. Although I think they had only 2-week sprints, and usually it's 1 month sprint. I think 2-week is a little bit short for some new features they try to implement. Depending on task, I would suggest that it would be better to postpone deadline for some complex tasks. And they update, it's a startup company, and they update their project very quickly, and add new features every 2 weeks. I think doing it so quickly, they can lose a bit on quality. I'm not sure. They know it better, but maybe they should be not so tight with deadlines. And to make the platform more user-friendly with new features, it would be great to add, refresh user manuals that they have now on their UI, and to add maybe some additional model info boxes, something like this. They know about it, they want to do it, but it's not a priority high priority task. They just remember that they should do it. And yeah, that's all I think.
Okay, thank you very much for your propositions. As for the 2-week sprint, that is not enough. I'm not sure that they will be agreed to prolong the sprint to 1 month, because 2-month sprint is actually a normal situation in IT. In Agile, sprint can be either 1 week or 2 weeks, and very rare longer than 2 weeks. So this is just a special thing for Agile. As for the features that I got less user friendly, I think you can just give more detail to them. Maybe they will agree with you, and maybe they will change something. So you can create some, not defects, but some proposals for them with the explanation, and I think it could be valuable information for them.
Maybe, or maybe it would be better to do it like beta testing with their current clients.
Yes,
I
but
don't know.
it can be combined. Of course, they will have beta testers, and they will have the opinion from beta testers, but beta testers are not real testers, you know. The beta testers are just users. They cannot explain what's wrong in so many details like you can. But your opinion is even more valuable than the opinion of beta testers, because you are a tester, a real tester. Okay, thank you very much. And Olga.
So I actually don't know what to add. I can just repeat that it was good experience to work in a real company with real project, and to feel all these methodologies, and to feel how to work like QA. It was good, really, to communicate with team, with people, even to speak with developer and this QA team from base 86. So, and again, everybody talked about MongoDB. It was great experience as well to work with non-SQL, am I right? Non-SQL, I forgot, sorry, non-SQL database. So, and everybody talked about onboarding material, so I can highlight it as well. It needs to be more structured, and some materials out of date. So I'm ready actually to send some my I forgot my English. How to say, some notice from me. I can say it. I can send it to you as well. So to make it better for future teams, of course. So, and I agree with Daria. 2 weeks sprint was too short for me, actually. Maybe because I'm not good with understanding the whole system, how it works. So it was kind of fast for me, but it's good, good to understand that. I remember, Lilia, your words that when you choose your job, you should understand what is comfortable, which is comfortable for you, which not. So you said you have quick mind, you think fast. As for me, no. I understand that 2 weeks sprint is too fast for me. So if I when I'm gonna find another job. So I will think about this. I definitely ask my future employee, how long does it take their sprint if they have sprint at all. So, and another thing about deadlines, sometimes it was shifted and it wasn't convenient for me because I have my family as well and kind of tight in my reschedule my time. So, but I think that's it. The previous guys, they speak a lot about this, so I can finish now.
Okay. Thank you very much, Olga. and Thank you for highlighting this not concern, but idea that we should decide about our future work based on the information that we've got here on the internship. Is it comfortable for us to live in agile environment or not? Because 2 weeks sprint is normal in agile, and 2 weeks releases are absolutely normal. And I know that in some companies I didn't work like that, so I cannot share my personal impression about it, but I know in some companies they have everyday releases.
Yeah,
or
maybe you should.
even several releases a day. So you should ask about it on your interview and assess if you are ready to be embedded, to be involved in this environment with that fast work. Okay, Maria, get back to us.
Thank you. At first, I want to say to Olga, be more confident. There are a lot of different companies, and it could be a problem not in the period of time. Maybe it is more about a short team. If this company would have more QAs, for example, it will be easier for you and for everyone. So it's really different. And now about internship. Generally, about application, I found it very useful because I worked more than 10 years straightly with that. I worked in procurement and purchases of medical equipment, dental equipment, and consumables. And if I had this application 10 years ago, my work will be very good. The application is really oversaturated, a bit confusing, not super user-friendly, as Daria said. I had some notes, and hopefully I will find time to organize them and provide them to the team. Maybe it will be helpful for them. What was good? Good was to work with this application itself, to work with modern technologies, such as, again, Mongo, vector search, even from the UI side. It was really interesting. Work in agile environment. It's very popular now, so I believe a lot of companies work in agile, and it was pretty good to touch such tools as ClickUp and Case.io, as Natalia mentioned. So to be a part of a real team, real project, good, interesting project. What was not so good, the previous guys, they mentioned about onboarding, and I provided before the feedback to you, Lilia, about onboarding. Yeah, it may be. I will propose to maybe to shorten onboarding materials, maybe to provide some general information about application, or divide, as Yaroslav proposed, and make some real meetings about technical part, current technical state of the application. But Yeah, that's it about onboarding. And for me, it was very pity we didn't have the experience with this framework you talked before. I remember, Lilia, for testing AI. So this is what else? And yeah, an expectation. We didn't meet expectation from the base 86 team. I don't know why. Maybe they don't know that everyone is working, and some of us have not only one work, kids and everything. So it was pretty hard, and I don't know. It made me sometimes a bit sad because I did my best. I tried to find a lot of time, just to forget about life, about the rest, but it was not enough. And I understand it, but unfortunately we live in modern world and we need to work a lot to pay for everything. So I believe that's it from my side.
Thank you very much, Maria. Actually, you are not quite right about don't meet the expectation from customer side, because maybe it was true for the very beginning of the internship, and it is explainable, because they have a startup minds. They are a startup, and startup minds and startuppers, they are some specific people who are working 24 hours a day and 7 days a week. And they consider that everybody should live like that because this is the only way how to live. And maybe that can explain a bit their expectations from you, but this is the emotional part. Maybe from the emotional part of their minds, they maybe can share some concerns about your working, because you are not a startup minded people like them. But from the rational part of their minds, everything is good, because when they think about your situation, they understand that yes, you have another job. Yes, you are a part-time workers. You are not paid. And you have you have kids, you have families, and so on. So from the rational point of view, they absolutely happy with your job. And all the concerns that they share, this was some emotional part. Oh, they are not startup minded. They cannot work 24 hours a day. Poor people, how can they live without it? That's it.
We live the same way. I don't know what about everyone else. I live in the same way, but just in another job. Unfortunately,
yes.
maybe in the future I will live. Yeah.
Yeah, Maria, I wish you to find a job where you will not work 24 hours a day. to get some rest, to have something else, in your life, to have a work-life balance.
There are no work-life balance in country where I live. So
not in America.
Not in USA for sure, no. So I just hope to find a job.
I will not give you advice to change your country, of course, because you choose your country yourself. I hope.
Thank you. Yeah.
But anyway, maybe in the future you will find that work-life balance, even in the USA. Maybe in some states, Utah, Minnesota, where it can be found. I don't know.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Okay, so that's it with the retrospective, I think. And thank you very much again for your hard job, for your effort. You are a great team, the greatest team ever. And I understand that you did your best, you did your very best, despite on your families, despite on your work, despite on your, you know, situation around you. Okay, thank you very much, guys. Congratulations. And only exam and employment left for you.
I think the hardest part.
Yes, maybe, but anyway, not it is the shortest part, I think. Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye bye.
you.
See you.